Welcome to Tangling Together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to do. So let us open up the book and find the page. I'm just gonna put my tools a bit to the side here. So we only have these small spaces here, and I'm not sure that I can use any of these for showing this tangle or anything else. I think I'm gonna keep, I have kind of a bubble going down here, and I'm just gonna make it a tiny bit bigger, and then I think I'm gonna make a line over here instead of the bubble I have there. So I have 1, 2, 3 rooms left. So let's do it like that. So I'm going to start with my Micron PN, and this one is the black one. So it's the one I like to use, but you can use whatever fine liner you like to use. So this one is kind of a grid tangle. So I'm starting with a grid of dots here in this space that I have right here. And I think I can have at least a line more here. And my dots are not that equal, but it's I think it should be fine. So what you do is that you start in one row of the dots and make a box in between the dots. Jump a space and make another box like that. Then you jump this row here and you go down here, and you won't make this box that is right under the first we did, so I'm going to make it over here to the side. So I'm just gonna make that a box, jump this one, make a box right here, and so on. Jump this line, and now we're going back to make boxes underneath the first row here. And I should have one right there. So that's the first part of it. Then I'm gonna turn my book a tiny bit, because now we are going to make some lines from this box to this box. So I'm going in here and lining up these two corners. So I'm taking off on this corner and landing on this corner. And I'm gonna do that everywhere where I have a box. And everywhere else I am just imagining where the top box will be. So I will have some lines going this way here. And the same here. So that would be the bottom of a box up there. The same down here, this corner to this corner. Like that. Then I'm going to turn my page a tiny bit back again, and now it can be a little tricky. This is my box row, so I'm starting from this corner and ending here on the half of this crooked line here, starting on the half and going to the bottom of the line. So from the top to around the middle, and from the middle of the line to around the bottom. And this can be a little tricky, so take your time so you know what you're doing. So from this corner to the middle, and from the middle to the corner. and these should have been as wide as these, but my pattern just does not work that way because mine is really crooked. I think I got everyone, and I'm just looking here at the pattern, and that's actually everything. You can go in and do some things in these boxes and so if you want to. So let's go in here and make some lines. And I have a box up here. So I'm just gonna pop in the lines there. So this is an easy way to do something cool in a bigger space. Just a lot of tiny lines. And for some reason my hands don't want to make tiny lines today. They are a tiny bit wonky, but I think it will be fine. Anyway. And you can always pause my videos if I'm going a bit too fast. I am going to switch over to my pink Micron PN. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do something about these, or maybe in the inside here. Actually, I think I'm gonna make an aura of this inside room. With my pink. I'm just doing that in each of my spaces. Sorry about that. I think I'm gonna go in and color in these boxes that is kind of behind everything. I have one right here as well. Tiny bit of a corner there. And just relax in your hands. Take your shoulder down and enjoy this coloring in thing. It can be really, really enjoyable just to sit and relax and color in small rooms. And maybe you're using another color than I am, and that is also very okay. This is just a suggestion of what you can do with these patterns, but you can do them just like you feel like. Okay, let me put that one away. And I want some white in there. So I'm going to take my jelly roll, the 08, making sure it is working and thinking of what to do with this one. I could put some white in these boxes. See if I can get this one to work. There we go. I'm just going in between my black lines with it. giving it a tiny bit more coloring. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you might not like it right now, but maybe it will be better later. So don't ever stop with a drawing you have. They all have this ugly state. And maybe this pattern doesn't look that pretty to you. And it's all fine, because when you're done with the whole page, it will be perfect in the space where it is. So don't worry. But I actually think this one is turning out pretty good. Let me stop right there. And I need to make sure that everything is nice and dry before you go in with your graphite. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, but at least I want to have some shadow down this way here. Oops, got a little fat up here. But it's okay, I'm just gonna take my Tortillions and soften it out really good here. And I'm gonna go down here and soften it out in the heart instead of into the new pattern. Or the heart shape that we have here. I think I want it under this one as well. There we go. And I'm gonna place a line of charcoal underneath these boxes here. Just because I can. And I'm gonna drag that out a bit. It's around half or the middle of this shape we have here. And so that is the pattern for today. I think it's actually turned out really good. It was this one right here. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.